Mara umeshika matiti hata ukimwambia utanao yeye haelewi. Unashika matiti kisha unashikia chakula.
No animal milk is safe for the baby, and especially below the age of 1 year.
Breast milk is very nutritional.
The way our bodies are created, we have to age. So sagging of breasts is an aging process for women.
Either way, with age, the breast will still go south.
Never wake a sleeping baby to breastfeed. Most of the time, the baby will wake you. Breastfeeding changes the size and shape of your breast or reduces sensitivity. These are some of the theories that people tell about breastfeeding.
Biological, the way our bodies are created, we have to age. So sagging of breasts is an aging process for women. So let no woman or let no any girl think that when they don't breastfeed, their breasts shall remain alert. Yeah, I can call it alert.
Most women today still use old methods of nurturing children, oblivious of the challenges that may befall them. Diamond Mothers is an organization that has dedicated its efforts in ensuring that mothers exclusively breastfeed their young. Agnes Kamau, a mother of 2 and founder of the organization, spearheads the campaign.
We started off in 2013 and launched the program last year, 1st of August last year. I started with 12 women. We admit expectant mothers in the program.
Out of her efforts, women in Mathare have benefited.
Diamond Mothers nilijoin mwaka jana January. Kwa na mimba ya miezi 5. Sasa nimefundishwa mambo mengi hapa Diamond Mothers. Ile faida nimepata ya maana sana ni kunyonyesha mtoto wangu mpaka mwezi 6. Hiyo ndio faida nimepata kulingana na changamoto ile nilipitia nikiwa na watoto wengine wenye siku wanyonyesha.
As part of the empowerment program, these women engage in economic projects. On this day, they are learning how to make soap. Every year in August, the world commemorates Breastfeeding Week. This year's theme was breastfeeding and work. What are the challenges that face career women?
I couldn't handle it anymore. So the only option was to visit a toilet. That's one of the dirtiest places. I couldn't express the milk, so I poured it out. Not actually expressing, I poured it out because I was uncomfortable.
With advanced technology today, information about breastfeeding and general baby health is easily available.
To go on through my phone, I Google, I know the experience, I know how to breastfeed. Those are the things that I used during my pregnancy.
Nutritionists recommend that the baby should breastfeed exclusively for the first 6 months.
Exclusive breastfeeding is the feeding of the baby on breast milk only for the first 6 months until the baby is able to eat other foods, that is after 6 months. So exclusive means giving breast milk only and without giving any other feeds, not even water is allowed.
For career mothers, the Employment Act only provides 14 weeks as maternity leave. This means that after the 3rd month, the mother is away from the baby for long hours.
Provide a place for the young mothers until they are 6 months. 6 months at least the babies are, they can be handled at home. So for the first 3 months after you get back to work, if they would provide a place where the babies will be with their nannies, where you can pop in during tea break, you check on your baby, make sure she's comfortable. It would be very, very productive. Productivity increases.
In Kenya, some organizations have taken note and provided facilities to cater for mother and baby.
We like to take pride in the fact that we believe we're doing something to increase the population of Kenya. We have very many of our women who are thriving because they can feel comfortable after having given birth. In 2010, we opened our creche at the Jambo call center, Daktari, which is where we have our call center. And now we've opened one here. Actually, we've been open here for about 2 years or so. And the mothers can bring their children to work, as you've seen, and breastfeed them just like they would at home in a comfortable space. I often say that it's astonishing that we still think it's, in the 21st century, we still think it's okay to ask a mother to express or to breastfeed in the toilet. How can that ever be civilized in today's world?
This investment triggers the following benefits.
A high return on investment, as Bob can attest to that, and a more productive workforce, an increased loyalty, and reduced staff turnover.
Faced by the need to cater for their children and obligations at work, mothers find it hard to meet the required 6 months of breastfeeding. This causes them to use processes like expressing milk to ensure the baby is fed. What is the right way to breastfeed?
The mother sits upright in an upright position and a comfortable position, just the way I'm seated. And then the baby, just the way I'm carrying my baby here, yeah, the baby has to be in line, in a straight line, facing the mother. So the head is held at the elbow and my palm will be holding at the butt. So you can see, even if there's something that I want to pick from elsewhere, I can be able to pick comfortably while I'm holding my baby like this. And when I put the baby on the breast, I ensure that the baby's stomach and my stomach are touching one another, even though in the clothes. So immediately when I position this baby like this, they'll be opening their mouth, wanting to know where the breast is. So I'll ensure that the baby opens their mouth wide open, and then with my 4 fingers under my breast and my thumb on top of the breast, I will direct my breast towards the baby, who should be opening their mouth wide open. Their lower lip should be turned outward completely. So the whole nipple has to be inside the baby's mouth, plus part of the areola. Areola is the black part on the breast. Yeah, so the lips should be resting at the areola. Why? Because that is where the ducts of the milk that releases milk are situated. So in this position, I'm comfortable. The baby is comfortable. They are not straining the veins around the neck to be able to breastfeed. And you observe that baby, as they breastfeed, they are supposed to have deep suckling and even resting.
To make the baby comfortable while breastfeeding, you can use a pillow to prop the baby up.
Use a breastfeeding pillow to help you prop the baby up. You can, if you not have a breastfeeding pillow, you can use the normal pillows in the house. You can as well just roll your blanket and put it under, so that at least you are able to prop the baby up.
Using an improper way to breastfeed can lead to some complications.
Those who have not positioned their babies well, the babies sucking the nipple only, the nipples crack. Yeah, and when they crack, it becomes quite painful that the mother feels so painful to breastfeed. So most of the time you'll find that they do not want to breastfeed, and in the process they may get engorgement. Engorgement can lead to those abscesses or even mastitis when there is infection.
Milk for the baby can be expressed and stored for later use when the mother is away.
I have an old model of a breast pump, but there are new breast pumps in the market. So what you do with this breast pump, you can see this container is an airtight container, a clean container where you keep the baby's utensils. Yeah, it has to be a clean container. So now with this breast pump, what you are going to do, this is a breast. So you attach the breast pump on the breasts. It should be grabbing at the areola. Okay, yeah. Then now you keep. There are new ones that are in the market. Those ones that at least the pressure is more than what we are using today. So you make sure that this being the breast, then you are able to. You can hear that sound. Yeah, so that sound as it comes out, that milk will be going down. Then after that, you are supposed to remove and in a clean container you pour the milk and you label, and you see like this one has calibration, so you'll be able to know whether it is 50 ml or 100 milliliters. Then you put it in there using a masking tape. You can improvise a label using a masking tape. Then you just write the amount and the date that you have expressed that milk. Then it is stored in the freezer.
The expression can be done by hand or by breast pump.
Want to warm this milk, what you'll do, again from my container, there's a bowl. You'll put hot water in this bowl, then you place the milk in that hot water, yeah, and then you keep shaking and checking the temperature to get the right temperature that you can be able to feed the baby.
We are what we eat. A common saying among many peers in the world. For better health of the baby, mothers need to take a good and balanced diet. This will boost the baby's immunity. To grow well, the child needs a variety of different kinds of food every day. Coupled with the many benefits that come with breastfeeding, it should not be forgotten that exclusive breastfeeding is a child's right. Evelyn Burugu, KTS.